Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, it's me Xander. I am gonna have so much energy because that's what I've been told. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about 10 things I wish I knew when I was a teenager. The reason for this video is because I constantly find myself wishing I knew things when I was younger. Maybe if I tell them to you, it might help someone one day, it might not, but sucker, you already watched this video, so it's too late now. Thank you everyone who watched the last two videos. It really means a lot to me, even if you don't care at all. I care at least a little bit, so that's great. Lesson number one is to love yourself. This is the most important life lesson that you could say to any person, teenager, adult, child, no matter who. The most important thing is to love yourself, to not let other people bring you down, to not let other people feel like you can't be yourself. Find out who you are and love yourself completely and utterly 100%. Lesson number two is a really important lesson, but it's very similar to the last one. Being yourself is more important than other people's opinions. Say you're at high school and other people don't like your hobbies and interests, they don't like you, they don't like your fashion. That's all a lot of negativity. Be yourself, love yourself, and don't ever try and change yourself to make anyone else happy. If you love doing your hair in a crazy way, do it. Don't let someone tell you that it looks stupid or you can't do it. It's your hair, it's your decision. Be yourself. Lesson number three is it's okay to be weird and feel like you don't fit in. I have lived, I think, the majority of my life always feeling like I'm never gonna fit into that group, that group, that group, that group. Do you know what I realized? I don't give a shit. You don't need to fit into any of these groups. High school is very much a place where cliques exist. There is, a social hierarchy. There's kind of like you see in all the films with the sports and the drama and whatever else. And it kind of carries on into adult life as well. It happens at university, it happens at college, it happens in work life. It is forever happening. But you don't need to feel like you can fit into little tiny categories to be a part of something or to be in a friendship group or in order to be happy. You don't have to do that. You can fit into loads of different categories. You don't have to be one narrow box. So it's okay to be weird and feel like you don't fit in. Not fitting in means you're being different and unique, and that is something that I personally love to celebrate. Lesson number four, I need to take this advice myself, is to be a leader and not a follower. I think if you've got an idea in your head, or you've got something that you want to do, or something that you want to see happen or change, do it, make it happen, let it happen. Don't wait for someone else to happen so you can join onto it, or don't expect it to happen for you. Be the change that you want to see, lead that change, and make it happen. Lesson number five is it gets better. This applies to you at any age whatsoever, and it's something to really remember in times of crisis, when things are going wrong, even when things are going right, because it can always get better, especially when you're a teenager and emotions and hormones are flying high and running away with the wind. Even right up until now, I have times when I get really, really down and I feel so overwhelmed with everything that's going on around me. Having that life lesson in your head that it gets better, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel, there is always something that you can do to make your situation better. You've just got to problem solve and analyse and think it through and make it better. It can get better, it will get better. Lesson number six is never apologise for who you are. So I feel like the theme a lot is being yourself, know who yourself is. This one is, again, similar but separate. Never apologise for who you are. So this kind of applies in that you might want your crazy hairstyle and you're okay with the fact that people don't like it, but never apologise for it. Don't say I'm sorry, but say this is me, this is who I am, I own every single % of who I am me, I am perfect. Never apologising for who you are. People will see straight through that if you are regretting who you are and feeling sorry about who you are. If you own it and you feel confident with who you are, then people will realise that you're the sort of person that effervesces this kind of confident, happy ability to be yourself and love yourself, and that's what people find attractive in human beings. In my opinion. I don't know shit. I haven't done a degree in sociology, I haven't done a degree in psychology, I don't know shit. This is just shit that I think about. So, ignore me. Lesson number seven, education is better than anger. If someone is doing something or saying something that pisses you the fuck off, and you want to hit a wall, you want to scream, you want to I don't know, retaliate, get revenge, whatever, it's not going to help. For me personally, I like to stay as calm as humanly possible, think through and analyse. I am a big fan of writing stuff down. I write everything down so I can get it out of my head, get it onto paper and realise what's going on exactly. And then you think, okay, this person has done this because they feel that way and they needed to do that thing. Rather than getting angry and cross and causing arguments and struggling, help that person learn and understand that the way they have made you feel and the way that they've gone about things has not helped. So for example, if I am ever dealing with someone who is homophobic, which can happen fairly frequently, rather than getting angry at this person's ignorance and the state of the world and the way that things work, take the time to be calm, breathe, relax, and think about why that person must be feeling this way. It's because they don't know any better. If they don't know any better, then they can learn something. If they can learn something, then you can teach them. Lesson number 8 is, what are you waiting for? Life is passing you by with every second that you're watching this YouTube video right now, so if you've got something that you're waiting to do it now. You've got nothing stopping you. What are you waiting for? Lesson number 9, more often than not your gut instinct is one that you should trust. So if people are telling you things that are completely and utterly opposite to what you believe in, maybe your gut instinct is right and you should just go with that. Don't allow your mind to be changed completely easily. Other people aren't always right, neither are you. You can accept change, but don't be so ready to give up what you believe in. An example of this is if someone tells you that it's not okay to wear high heels or it's not okay to wear makeup or whatever, just because they say it's not right doesn't mean it's true. You can know what is right and true for yourself, and it can be different to what other people believe. Lesson number 9 or 10 or 11 or whatever, I've lost count now. Lesson number something, work hard at your passion and find your passion. If you don't know what you're passionate about, that's fine. But when you have found something you're passionate about it, work hard. Don't let it go. Nurture it, nurture your creativity, make it grow, succeed, be powerful, be amazing, you got this! And the final lesson is to explore. Be curious about the world, be curious about the world around you, learn as much as you can, see as much as you can, grow as much as you can, and use that to your full advantage. You've got a wealth of resources on the internet, you've got the entire world around you. There is so much going on in this crazy, wonderful, weird, awful, vile, horrible, but lovely, beautiful, pretty world. And it's all on your doorstep. You've got to explore it, you've got to go out and find it. It's going to be there for you. So those are my 10-ish life lessons that I wish I knew when I was a teenager. I hope that it helped at least even one person, but if it didn't, never mind, at least I've made a fool of myself on the internet. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's all just Tondra. Hopefully I will see you again for my next video. Shake it up.